I guess one thing is learning about the iterative process. That was like a key thing in engineering. You can't be afraid to fail. And actually, the earlier you fail, the earlier you learn from mistakes and you improve on them. So that was actually one thing that we missed out on a little bit by being remote, because we couldn't really build certain things earlier on in the competition because of social distancing issues. We had access to the lab for a certain amount of time. And so I think that iterative process, I think, is something that is really useful. And I think if students are just more willing to just, you know, just dive in and learn from whatever it is that they are working on. And if it's like building something, then just going out there and just start working on something. Of course, you have to have a rough plan, but the sooner you get immersed in the project or experience, whatever it is, I think the sooner you learn from the experience, and you can learn from the failures and use those failures to improve things and become better at things. So I think that's like an important thing. And yeah, as I mentioned before, even I was a little bit like remotely doing this. I don't know about it, and but once we all dove in, even with the sprint model, you know, once we got familiar with it, then you just naturally get better at it. So I think just being willing to be a little daring and take that dive, I think is essential. But then you have to remember to learn from those experiences and failures if there are any. So.